honestly didn't even know you could like string it.
It's called string
I didn't
cheese.
know that until like high school. And somebody showed me at lunch and it was like,
What?
I didn't know you could like peel it like that.
That's crazy.
Hey everybody, this is Zillennial Meets World, a podcast that really is all fun and games. I'm Becca, and here today we have Taylor.
Hi.
And as always, right next to her is Jordan.
Hey.
Today we have a really fun activity called Bagged Lunch that we're going to play at the top of the pod. And then we're going to talk about a pretty famous band from the early 2000s that still gets radio play today.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bag for the bagged lunch, though.
Taylor's really upset because she takes things literally, and I just have...
It's called bagged lunch. We just have cards.
I'm devastated.
We'll bring the prop next time. We'll get the bag.
Okay. I don't even think the game would work with a bag.
This is wild. All right, what is it? What is the game?
So the way Bag Lunch is going to work is we are going to create our own bag lunch with sets of cards. Okay, so you're going to be able to pick a drink, 2 sides, a main, and a dessert.
Okay.
Oh.
The power is in your hands. I have cards set up. You get to pick the card. On the card, there's going to be 2 options for you. So you can pick which one you want out of the 2 options. Maybe you'll have a controversial pick. The audience will let us know. We're going to find out today. And then at the end, we're going to read off all of our different options that we chose and hopefully determine who ended up getting the best bagged lunch.
Okay, the name makes sense now. I get it.
Yeah, I think you're... She was being a jerk earlier, guys. Okay. Who would like to go first?
Taylor, you can go first. I went first, I think, in one of our last games.
Okay, I'll go.
All right, well, number 2 is accidentally 2 cards because they were stuck together. So you have the option to choose. This is drinks.
Okay.
Ooh.
Choose 1, 2, or 3. 1,
Wait,
2,
mix
or
them
3.
up because I saw one of them on the back.
All right. I feel like it's...
I closed my eyes. I don't even know what number I got. Oh, do I tell you guys now or do I wait?
Say what number
What
you got. We'll say the number that you got.
Okay, I have number 3.
And then can you read off what the 2 options are on the card? This is for drinks.
Okay, for drinks, I have number 3, and my options are Sunny D versus Hawaiian Punch.
Ooh.
Do you think those are good options?
Yes.
I would choose not either of those if I had, like...
Oh, so
the
what
pick
are
of the
the
gamble.
other options?
Yeah, I'm sure you would pick lemonade.
I
Yeah.
would pick water.
No, lemonade is your special drink.
That's true. All right, so what do you think? Which one would you choose?
I tell you right now?
Yeah, and then at the end we'll read them all off.
Oh my goodness. I thought I had some time. Well, what if I don't like what it pairs with my food with? I want to know what
Doesn't
food I
matter.
get.
You don't. You have to do it blind.
Okay, well, I'm going Sunny D.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I
All right.
probably would have picked.
Which leaves 1 or 2. Jordan, you can
Okay.
choose.
All right. I have number 2. My options are Capri Sun or Kool-Aid.
Ooh.
That's what I wanted.
I think I'm going to go Capri Sun.
Well, it's not Roaring Waters. It's just Capri Sun. Does that change your mind?
Respect the pouch.
Maybe
right?
this is crazy, but they're still in the pouch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Capri Sun.
All right. So I have number 1, which honestly I'm fine with. I don't think these 2 ladies over here would have been okay with this, but I have chocolate milk or Yoo-Hoo.
Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't have wanted that one.
As a kid, I think I would have been like really into Yoo-Hoo. But as an adult, I like can't fathom the taste of Yoo-Hoo. It just like grosses me out.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just go like straight chocolate milk.
Yeah, I feel like you can't go wrong.
Do you remember when there was like that thing on Facebook that was like strawberry milk and then chalky milk?
Yeah.
Honestly, no.
We should make that happen again. Somebody just post like strawberry milk on like social media and see if it takes off. I think the strawberry milk purists are out there and they like will like try to reclaim any
Well, when we
territory.
were in middle school, Big Milk was a thing. Big
Yeah.
Milk was trying to take over.
We had
They
all those
the
Got Milk
Got Milk
posters.
with the milk mustaches.
All over the place.
propaganda was crazy.
It was.
All right, now it's time for side number 1.
Okay.
Remember, you have to pick going in, so you can choose what pairs with
my
your drink,
drink.
but you have no clue what your main is going to be, or your dessert, or your second side.
All right.
Jordan can choose 1, 2, or 3. Oh my gosh, just pick one.
Look, I like to think about it.
I think you should just say 2. Hand me 2, and then I would hand you 2.
Well, it's more fun to shut my
don't know.
eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. I have number 3. My side options are a Quaker granola bar or Mott's fruit snacks.
Wow, there's an obvious pick for me.
I just feel like if you know me at all, you know I'm picking the Quaker granola bar, which I know is crazy.
I think that's what I would do.
Oh my gosh, I'm going fruit snacks all day.
I was not to be seen without a
I
granola
know,
bar.
yeah, that was your thing.
I would go to Taylor's house and her mom would have stocked granola bars
For her, not me.
just for me when I was over. So
yeah, they were
I'm
not my
going
favorite.
granola bar.
Taylor, I'll let you pick next. I'll go last again.
Wow.
I'm going first next time, though.
Okay.
Okay. She knows
She
what's
knows
on
what.
them.
Yeah, she wants the good one.
Okay, I have side number 1, and it's Danimals versus Go-Gurt.
Ooh.
This to me is also very obvious.
I'm going Go-Gurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's like a superior. That keeps way better than a Danimals would keep in a
I think so
lunchbox.
too.
Plus easy travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can drink it and go, you know?
Less trash. You don't have to peel that little thing off.
Yeah. You don't need a spoon.
And it gets all over the top of
And-
your mouth.
If you freeze them,
Oh yeah, frozen.
so good.
Go-Gurts are
I love a frozen Go-Gurt.
All right. Well, I was left with card number 2 for side 2, and I have apple slices with PB, peanut butter,
Ooh, okay.
or string cheese. I think I'm going string cheese.
I thought you would pick that.
I like apples and peanut butter, but I think like, well, I'm kind of like a psychopath. I'm one of those people that just bites my string cheese. I honestly,
Why am I not surprised?
I honestly didn't even know you could like string it.
It's called string
I
cheese.
didn't know that until like high school. And somebody showed me at lunch and it was like,
What?
I didn't know you could like peel it like that.
It's crazy.
Just never occurred to me.
You remember when we used to share an apple every day?
Yeah.
Jordan would bring a giant, and I mean giant, Honeycrisp apple.
It was like it was like bigger than a softball.
Yeah, so she would eat what she wants, and then I would just finish the apple.
I would get so full.
That was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. All right, so on to side number 2.
Yes, we're going to do side number 2.
And you're first.
I'm picking first because I keep going last.
Okay.
All right. I have goldfish, and I'm just going to assume right now it's the extra cheddar kind. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to go with Cheez-Its as the verses. I'm going goldfish. I think goldfish is still better than Cheez-Its. I don't know if anybody has a different
It's a
opinion.
snack that smiles back.
Have you guys ever had whales?
Yeah.
well-
I think whales are better than Cheez-Its
Don't-
and goldfish.
Don't spread
See?
this propaganda. My dad worked for Pepperidge Farm. I cannot back up whales.
I used to think that, and then I don't know if they changed their like formula. Whales. As a kid, I used to think whales were like amazing. I
Right.
also love goldfish, but they taste different. So
You know,
It is different.
the extra cheddar goldfish used to be so good. And then they changed the packaging of them. And coincidentally, they've never tasted the same since.
maybe that's what happened to the whales because I don't think the whales
Is
taste
that
Yeah,
what
the
you're
fla-
talking
the
about?
flavor
the
blast.
extreme flavor blast.
Yeah. They changed it to like it used to be just like orange on orange, and now it like
Oh yeah.
is like there's like black in it, and I'm like, this doesn't taste the way it used to.
Change the formula.
Yeah, it's a shame. All right, we'll have Jordan go next.
Nice.
All right. Jordan's chosen number 1 for
Yep.
side 2.
I have Pringles cup versus Doritos.
Ooh, both great options.
I guess you can pick whatever flavor Pringles cup because they
Come in multiple
Yeah.
flavors.
And Doritos, what are you? Are you a Cool Ranch girl? Or are
Oh,
you just
no.
no?
I'm a nacho or spicy nacho.
I've never had the spicy.
They're very good. I like.
I'm not really.
Have you had the purple one? It's like chili something.
Yeah, I do like
are
those
good.
too. I like those, but spicy nacho I think is my favorite because I'm an originalist with nacho, you know. But I think I'm gonna go Dorito actually now that we're talking about it.
Okay.
I like
I'm not
Pringles,
mad
but
at it.
I get tired of them faster than I do a Dorito.
That's fair.
Doritos have an addictive quality.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay, that leaves me for side 2, card 3. And mine is combos, specifically the pizza flavor, versus Lance crackers. I get to choose peanut butter or cheese.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I don't know why the cheese isn't more popular with Lance crackers because I think the
The
peanut butter
cheese
is
filling?
Yeah, I think the peanut butter is disgusting.
I don't like the cheese.
Right and gross.
So is the
Yeah, I kind of like it
cheese.
though. I'm going Lance crackers. I used to have a bag of crackers like every morning for breakfast. I think that's like
Yeah.
just what I had. And I don't really like the pizza flavor for combos. So this was
What
kind
is-
of easy
you
for
like
me.
a cheddar, or
Yeah.
combos or just
I actually have a very specific time that I eat combos, and I only eat them on a road trip. And for some reason, like if I'm on a long car ride and I stop at a gas station, I'm getting combos. Don't get them in any other time of my life except for that situation, which is weird.
Special occasion.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor. Well, I'll let you pick first this time. You can choose 1, 2, or 3.
Okay, this is my main, and I have card 3. I hate my options. I'm getting a chef salad or Kraft's mac and cheese.
Chef salad or Kraft's mac and cheese. No protein in any of these apparently.
Well, chef salad.
There's like what, an egg in it?
Ham.
Egg, ham,
yeah.
turkey. It's like lunch meat. But not
Ew.
like the Italian.
Ew.
Well, the
Fine.
thing is, like, my mind goes to like the salad from our cafeteria in high school, and I'm like, I don't want that.
That's what I'm picturing. It's back
Yeah.
lunch.
Okay, well then I want Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah. You
All
want to
right,
go?
I'm going-
Yeah.
All right, I chose number 2. Chef Boyardee
Ooh.
or French red pizza. Chef Boyardee.
What is the second one?
Is the French,
French red
Is that
pizza.
the one that was shaped like a boat?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually really liked that kind.
No way. That's horrible. It's
didn't
disgusting.
love it.
It's
I
also
thought-
like burnt.
I think
was
that's why I like
always
it.
burnt.
I think that's why I liked
You liked it crispy?
Yeah, I liked it crispy.
All right. So,
You have number 1. The mains are horrible.
yeah, I have number 1 for my main. Uncrustable versus Lunchable.
Those are great. Those are the
Okay,
two best
well, here's my
options.
hot take, though. I don't eat Uncrustables because I don't like jelly.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, here's
I-
my hot take. I've never had an Uncrustable or a Lunchable.
Wow, not even a Lunchable?
No.
That's crazy.
Because it's like, what do you want me to do? Just give me a box of crackers and some ham. It's
That's
the same thing.
It's a
as-
charcuterie board. It's why our generation is so obsessed with charcuterie boards now.
Because we were assembling
Yeah.
the perfect meat to cheese to cracker ratio.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you get like 3. It's just
No, you get
well.
more than that. I actually had one recently.
And you get a tiny dessert with it. Oh my gosh, it's
If you get like
perfect.
the full ones, yeah. The
Yeah.
one, remember we got one from Wawa like
Yeah.
a couple months ago, and it was just like meat and cheese and crackers. Like it was like a little mini one, and in that one you got 6 pieces of cheese, 6 pieces of ham, and 6 crackers. And I was like, wow, this is like a perfect little high protein snack.
Yeah, it's a good option.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm choosing the Lunchable because I don't eat Uncrustables because I don't like jelly. If they made just a peanut butter Uncrustable, I'd be in.
She just wants bread
they
and
do
peanut
make
butter
like
people.
They make the Nutella
a
and
Nutella one.
but I don't love Nutella.
Does the Nutella one have marshmallow? I feel like they make like a fluffernutter.
Oh, I would eat that
think
without the
they have-
Nutella. I would do peanut butter and fluff Uncrustable.
I think they might have something like that.
I might have to look into that because Uncrustables look really freaking delicious.
They're just so good.
I just don't like jelly.
Late night too. You come home, grab an Uncrustable.
Are
Perfect.
those? Do those freeze? Like, do you put them in the freezer?
Yeah, my parents, my mom and my brother eat them like frozen. Like they take them out of
Yeah.
the freezer and just eat them. Like
If you
They're
just
still
buy
soft.
a box from Costco, they come frozen. You like, I think the idea of it is like you just grab one, put it in like the fridge, or you put it in
Or in
your
your
lunchbox,
lunchbox.
and then by the time you're ready to eat it, it's like perfect.
yeah.
Huh.
Clearly, there's some kind of crazy preservatives in the bread if it's like
Yeah,
not getting soggy.
I try not to think about that.
Remember when like your mom for like soccer would like make homemade Uncrustables, which
Oh
is
my
just her
gosh.
like cutting the crust
Yeah.
and like
No,
tempering it down.
There's
my
the
mom
little
is
presses.
so extra. Yeah, she has a press thing. But yeah, no, my mom for sure made homemade Uncrustables for soccer tournaments.
And you know what? I think she made me a peanut
Oh,
butter
she
one.
absolutely did. Yeah.
Good old little Debbie.
All
Okay,
right.
should we read in
Last round
Oh, we have another round.
is desserts.
Oh my gosh, I
Ooh.
forgot.
Because you
forgot
can't
about
have a bag lunch
dessert.
without your dessert.
Well, yeah,
Yay.
naturally.
I'm gonna pick first.
Okay.
Strategically picking dessert.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna pick number 1. I have pudding cup versus Nilla wafers.
Ooh, that's actually.
I love getting a butterscotch
So
pudding cup
good.
You
with
are
some
a
Nilla
butterscotch.
wafers.
I'm a butterscotch girl too. I love it.
But in this example, I think I would just do the pudding cup and I would just do it in chocolate. But
Yeah.
I'd want like the one with like chocolate and
the
then
lighter
in the middle
chocolate
is like something
Yes.
else. And then,
That's also the best
Oh.
one.
I wasn't a big pudding girl. I would have.
We
picked
are very
Nilla
in sync on the
wafers.
pudding.
Yeah, Taylor and I have never been bonded more in our lives than talking about our pudding
I
preferences.
came over a couple months ago and you had pudding in the fridge, and I was like, "Can I please have it?"
I'm not surprised.
Do you guys want me to pick for you?
Yeah,
Sure,
surprise
Yeah.
us. You want me to read?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I have card number 3 for dessert. It's Dunkaroos versus Fruit by the Foot.
Ooh.
I actually just had a Fruit by the Foot the other day.
Oh, they're so good.
They are good. I don't think I ever actually had Dunkaroos.
I think they might be overrated, but if you have you
think-
ever had like it's just like kind of like a cookie-esque type wafer that
Okay.
you would dip in like a frosting.
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what they are now.
They also made them in cheese
it was like
cup
in that
form.
weird, yeah.
It literally was
yeah.
like the little packs, and you'd peel it, and then
Yeah,
it would
just
be
like how they
dis-
had like Oreos.
Yeah,
that
little,
do
little Debbie was not buying those for me.
pure, yeah,
um,
almond
I'm
mom.
tempted to choose
Sort of.
Dunkaroos, but that feels fake because I've never really had them. So I'm gonna go Fruit by the Foot.
I think the fruit by the foot is like pretty decent because
Yeah.
you get that it's really long. It's not a
Yeah.
fruit roll up. It's a fruit by the
And
foot.
it's like fun to eat,
Yeah.
and sometimes like you can peel them, and they have like designs in
Oh,
them.
remember the tattoos? Or that was more.
That's
more
fruit
the-
yeah,
yeah,
that was more
roll-ups.
the fruit roll-ups.
But I like when you peel them, and they have like little designs in them.
Yeah.
it's like having crazy scissors.
So
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Okay. For my dessert, I have Oreo cookie versus Milano cookie.
Oh my gosh, Pepperidge Farm heavy today.
Yeah. Okay.
This to me is, like, obvious.
Yeah. It's obviously Milano cookie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you didn't get milk for your drink.
Well,
so.
I don't drink milk, so
Yeah, but would you get it to dunk an Oreo? in?
no, I don't dunk my cookies.
Whoa.
I hate milk. I like.
Wow. She's
She did not-
anti-big
I
milk.
did
fall
not
for big
fall
milk.
for
She
big
did not
milk.
fall
It
for
did
big
not
milk.
work for me. I haven't had it.
This
Yeah.
propaganda.
So I'm actually happy I didn't get the milk card because I wouldn't have been dunking anyway. I would have pushed the milk to the side and not drank it if that was in my bagged lunch. I'm going Milano cookie. Growing up, Taylor's dad worked at Pepperidge Farm, and when I tell you he'd bring home like a 10-pound bag
They're
of
giant.
Milano cookies because they were considered like the mess ups.
Yeah. My dad
Sneak
would
them
literally
into the
get,
theater.
We've taken them to our movie theater, but yeah, they were the messed up cookies, and it was just a giant
Like-
bag, and he'd get them for like 50 cents. He still does. They're in my freezer at home right now.
Gosh, and you
It's-
don't bring them over here?
well, they're the mint ones because they were out of the regular chocolate.
yeah, that
so
was so sad.
I didn't think you guys would be interested. I mean,
But
Becca,
yeah, we
maybe,
usually get the classic, which is like dark chocolate in the middle, right? Yeah.
Don't sleep on the s'more.
I never had that kind.
I'm telling you, I'm not like a big s'more person, but they have a s'more flavored one and it's really good.
I'll have to tell my dad to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, I never had that.
Because I think
one.
he's going to get you French toast spread soon.
That's good. We have an inn at Pepperidge Farm, guys. No big deal.
My dad is retired, but you can still go to the store and get the messed up stuff.
All right. It's time to read off our bag lunch. Listeners, this is like your civic duty. It's to vote and also to comment on
Who has the best?
bag lunch. Thank
Yeah,
you.
best bag lunch.
Are we reading them in order, like side 1, side 2?
I think it should be like, okay,
Or
what's your drink? What are your two sides?
Mine's in perfect order, actually. Probably because you planned it that way.
I'll kick it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I chose chocolate milk for my drink with some string cheese for my side. So I'm heavy on dairy products early.
Nice.
Then we're going Goldfish Extra Cheddar Blast with Chef Boyardee, which is like just ravioli, and I'm hoping there's a microwave somewhere for me to heat that up. I mean, you did have Kraft. Like there has to be a microwave in this
Usually
scenario.
there is at the in the schools. There's a microwave.
And then I'm getting a like Swiss Miss chocolate pudding cup. I'm basically 3 of my things are like the same. Like I have chocolate milk and the pudding
cup. Yeah, that's an interesting
it's right up your
lunch.
alley though.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
It does seem very you.
I'm happy.
All right, Taylor.
I have Sunny D for a drink. I have Go-Gurt as a side. I have Lance peanut butter crackers as my second side. I have Kraft mac and cheese. And for dessert, I have fruit by the foot. Not mad at it.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
That's a solid bagged lunch right there.
Yeah. All right. I've got Capri Sun with a Quaker granola bar, some Doritos, a Lunchable, which means I really get 2 desserts because my Lunchable comes with the dessert. Let me just throw that in there. And then my other dessert is a Milano cookie.
What a time to be alive.
I think that if you chose the Uncrustable, you'd have like the perfect lunch for me. Because like you have the Doritos and an Uncrustable.
And the sandwich. I know, I do love a Dorito in a peanut butter sandwich.
But now you have cracker and chips.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Yours is almost perfect, but not quite for me.
That's fair.
But mine's pretty good. Becca's would be my last choice.
That's
Not
crazy.
you, but your lunch.
That's crazy. I think mine was the best.
Well, you just like chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, and what does that? Why does that make the meal bad?
Because
A bit dairy heavy, maybe.
Oh,
We got soccer practice after school.
Right, we got soccer practice. That's gonna be an
I
upset
don't
tummy.
think the like string cheese is weighing you down.
I mean, that's true. That's
It's
true.
providing her like the main source of protein
Yeah.
in her meal.
I have beef ravioli.
Well, that's true, but how real is that beef?
You probably have the most substance for a main. out of
Hey,
the 3
my
of us.
Lunchable
Yeah. I don't know.
meat and cheese in there. Okay,
Guess so.
unless you got the pizza one.
Have you seen the one that's just like chicken nuggets and marinara and it's supposed to be a chicken farm? It's just like 4 chicken nuggets and marinara.
No,
When I was making this, I was like, I feel like I can't put kids cuisine because kids
I
cuisine
was thinking
would just,
about
like,
kids'
win.
cuisine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because it is the lunch.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. All right. Well, should we move on from bag lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let us know what you would choose.
So today we're going to be talking about a band. We kind of hinted at it earlier. All 3 of us were talking about what's a band that was pretty popular in the 2000s that we all could maybe contribute to, talk about, and like know fairly well that's still relevant today.
Right, that had some longevity going on.
Yeah. And so we decided that we wanted to talk about Maroon 5.
Woohoo.
Yay, Maroon 5. We're going to get into it, huh? So, Taylor, do you want to kind of start us off talking about just your memories of Maroon 5? What do we know about Maroon 5?
Yeah. So like what you kind of touched on it, but they basically had radio songs our entire lives. Like, you can turn on the radio and probably hear a Maroon 5 song.
Pretty much from
Pretty
every
much.
era of our
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. So they got some like really good hits. And I feel like they probably have been able to do that because they seem to be tailoring their songs a little bit to like fit in with like what's currently popular, like with the pop culture and things like that.
Right.
Yeah, and I also feel like too, I don't know how many like songs they're heavily involved in writing. I feel like when they were starting out, they probably were writing their own music a bit more. Like Songs About Jane is definitely about Adam Levine's ex. But then after that, like there's a lot of stories. It's like, oh, we wrote this song and then Maroon 5 picked it up.
Yeah.
So I feel like part of what you're saying, Taylor, too, is like, okay, as the top 40 has maybe shifted, their sound has shifted along with it.
So they're like picking and choosing like what songs they're getting from like writers.
They're following the trends.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do remind me a lot of like bands like Coldplay or even like One Republic, because I feel like I kind of group all of them together as artists that started out with a more rock pop vibe and they've like moved away from that into like a top 40, because all of them have kind of stood the test of time for at least our lives.
Right.
I don't know if I guess One Republic still is making stuff, but I kind of think they're...
Yeah.
They definitely aren't as popular as Maroon 5 still is.
Yeah, but I feel like there was like in 2015, like Counting Stars was everywhere.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. So Jordan, do you know how did Maroon 5 initially get marketed, or like how did they start out?
I mean, they basically started out as like a pop rock band. Like they were kind of in that realm, but it wasn't like really taking off for them, which I think is honestly probably when they started transitioning into the more commercially popular like pop music. So, you know, think about you mentioned it, their Songs About Jane album was kind of, I think, their transition
found their
into
pop
that, where they started to have their like big hits, like what She Will Be Loved, is that like on that one's on that one, right?
No, I think
what's
that one's
that
on.
one on?
I think that one's the next album. It's like This Love
Okay.
and Harder to Breathe.
Okay.
Or
That's what they're
Songs
like
About Jane.
two big hits from that.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Because I feel like they had like a few from that like early, but then like as they went.
Yeah. They're definitely one of those bands that has like 2 singles per album.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
everybody knows this too. And they're also a band where everybody knows Adam Levine and nobody knows anybody else in the band.
It's like, you know, the lead
Yeah.
singer and that's it.
And then those 2 songs go on to play all day, every day on the radio and like in every like retail store that you go into.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. It's like at my work, there's this ongoing joke that the like kind of radio that plays in our office, it just like ends up being just Elton John. Like you could put on like, I want to listen to like Megadeth, and it eventually just like reverts back to Elton John.
Elton John.
And like that's what I think about Maroon 5. Like all
Yeah.
radio play leads back to Maroon 5. Like somewhere down the line.
Some variation of one of their big hits, Payphone, Maps. Like you just like
It's somewhere in
it
there.
all gets in there.
Yeah, I remember when I was in middle school, I feel like I got really deep into Maroon 5. So I feel like I know all like the B tracks and stuff like that. But Songs About Jane was like one of my favorite albums. I definitely like their newer stuff, or their older stuff, better than their newer stuff. And It Won't Be Soon Before Long, which was like their second album as Maroon 5. I think they like made an album, but not as Maroon 5. It was like they were like a different name, and then they like rebranded.
Interesting.
That would make sense. I remember like in that middle school era, Becca listening to Maroon 5 like all the time. Honestly, I feel like that's how I mean, I'm not like a huge like Maroon 5 fan, but like I like a lot of their music, but I feel like that was like when I started listening, because we had this like huge project that we were working on for like days. And every day I'd come over to Becca's house after school and she'd like put music on. And I feel like every other song was like Maroon 5. Specifically like songs about Jane. I also think at that time it was like the Overexposed album because there's 2 songs from that album that I like distinctly, when I hear them, I think of our 8th grade Boston Club field trip project, which is, you know, what we were working on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can confirm that she was listening to Maroon 5.
And like, here's the thing that's funny about that is like, that was at a time when you would like physically buy a song on iTunes.
Yeah.
And so I would get all these iTunes gift cards, and my sister and I shared an Apple account. That way, like, if we bought a song, we could both get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my sister was like, stop spending it on Maroon 5. It's like so basic. And like, my sister's one of those people that's just like, you should be in the indie scene. You should be listening to like this cooler music. And I'm like,
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5.
An 8th grader that's just like, yeah, Maroon 5.
It's like, yeah, like, I feel like it's like not cool to like Maroon 5. So I'm like a closeted Maroon 5 fan. This is like me coming out like as Maroon 5 fan, and I'm loud and proud.
Well, there's so many good songs. They've been on the radio our entire lives. We have She Will Be Loved, To Make Me Wonder, then Moves Like Jagger, to Payphone. I know people think Payphone was overplayed, which it absolutely was overplayed, but I love that song.
That is Taylor's Maroon 5 song.
I was gonna say I definitely like made a mixed CD, and it was like Fun, like the Fun album that was out at that time.
Yeah.
And then like Payphone, and then like Adele 21.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Quick
And
side,
like Ellie Goulding.
quick side note, do you know what I found when I was looking through a box of old things the other day?
What?
The Jade Chillin' with Becca G mix.
Oh my god.
In high school or middle school, I don't remember when.
High
In high
school.
school, Becca made us mix CDs, and it was called Jade Chillin' with Becca G.
We have to listen to it.
I have a CD
I don't
player
know
in
what's
my
on
car.
there. There has to be a Maroon 5
Oh
song
my
on there,
God,
though.
we
Because
have
I
to
just
listen
recently
to it.
found another mixtape but I didn't listen to it yet, so I'm interested to see what it is.
How do we have just mixtapes
I
laying
don't
around?
know. Mixed CDs, not tapes.
Right. Sorry.
It's not a
Sorry.
cassette. It's not a cassette.
Yeah. I feel like Moves Like Jagger was like my one big song.
I didn't even say Sugar. There was also Sugar.
I
That
think
one I
Sugar
don't
was
like.
legitimately their biggest song.
It probably
Yeah.
was, but it's not my
Sugar.
favorite.
Is that the one where they made the music video crashing people's weddings?
Yeah.
So cool. I love that music video.
That was probably like one of my least favorite of their radio hits.
I think I probably like it because I like the music video.
I think probably 2 of my biggest like radio hits is Payphone, and then is Moves Like Jagger, was that a radio hit, you think?
Yeah. I heard with that song.
Because I liked that Christina Aguilera was in it.
Yeah, because they were both on The Voice at the same time.
Yeah.
But I heard with that song that like Maroon 5 had a different song on the radio at the time. And
Okay.
they wanted the like, I don't know if like, I guess like his producer told Adam Levine, you're going to play like this radio hit for The Voice.
Okay.
And his Maroon 5 and his manager was like, I don't want to play that song. We have this like new song that we want to do,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like a different sound because, you know, we've kind of been hinting at it this entire time. Like,
Yeah.
maybe the first 2 albums were a bit more pop rock, but then it like did shift to this pop sound.
Yeah,
And Moves
absolutely.
Like Jagger was probably like the hit that shifted them
Yeah.
to pop.
I could see that.
And so it was kind of like a leap to change. So it's like if She Will Be Loved is on the radio, and I don't know if that was the song or not, but
Yeah.
if She Will Be Loved is on the radio, and it's like, well, I'm gonna do Moves Like Jagger. Mm-hmm. It was like crazy. So I think they didn't tell the producers. I'm pretty sure that's how the story goes. They didn't tell the producers.
Okay.
And then they were like, but the manager was in on it, and then they were
Okay.
like dropping the song, and then apparently like he sang it, nobody knew what song he was doing. This was like the initial like release of the song was
Yeah.
happening on The Voice, and
That's
actually
actually
The Voice
so
was
fun.
yeah, The Voice was like probably
It was
pretty
probably
popular.
at the peak
Yeah.
around that time.
And then it just like that song went crazy.
That's
I
wild.
loved it. I tried to get it on my iPod and I accidentally downloaded the a cover of the song, and I was so pissed. So then I had to go back and re-buy the real one,
version.
but then the freaking cover would show up in my shuffle, like, you know, you just like, and I'd be like, what the heck? I get so excited, and then like this rando person would start singing, skip.
I think my favorite song by Maroon 5 is She Will Be Loved. But I don't know. I also like that it's in the movie with Miley Cyrus. What movie is that?
The Last Song.
Oh, The Last Song. Yeah. I love it fits well in that movie. And I just
didn't
like
know
the
it was
song.
in that movie.
Oh my gosh, it's when they're driving in the truck.
Oh.
And they're
I thought
having
the
a blast.
entire movie they were just driving in that truck.
No, they're not in that truck that often because he takes her to his house.
And they go to
then-
like the beach and stuff.
Yeah, okay, anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I think Moves Like Jagger was probably like a shift, and then
Yeah.
Sugar was probably their biggest hit after that. I know Payphone was big too, but Sugar was a pretty
Yeah.
big one.
Did
Yeah.
you know that was actually written by Mike Posner?
Is he the one that he sings like bow chicka bow wow? What you gonna say?
He sings I Took a Pill in Ibiza
Oh, okay.
too. And Cooler Than Me.
It's the other. What song are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what are you talking
You
about?
don't know that he sings bow chicka. The song is called
Bow
Bow
Chicka
Chicka Bow Wow.
That's it? Like,
Yeah. Do you need
I
me to
didn't
play
know
it
he
for you?
sang that song. I knew Cooler Than Me,
didn't-
and I knew I Took a
didn't
Pill
know
in
he's.
Ibiza.
I don't think I knew. Like, I feel like I know.
Do you know that song?
I think.
Okay.
It makes me think of
It makes me think of Phineas and
Phineas
Ferb.
and Ferb. Yeah, I was just about to say that. The you know what I'm talking
Gitchy
about.
Goo?
Yeah, Gitchy Goo means I love you.
Yeah, actually, same. I
This
think-
podcast is just gonna be us like singing one line of the song badly.
We need to make a clip of like all just no talking, just the clips of just singing straight back and forth.
Oh, God. So now that we've reviewed.
That was Mike Posner's greatest works right there. Just a clip of Mike Posner's greatest works. Go ahead.
Bow
Well, he
Chicka
also
Wow
just
Wow.
went viral not that long ago because he rewrote the lyrics to I Took a Pill in Ibiza and sang it for like a live audience the other day. I guess he's like touring again. I'm a little bit confused about that, but I think he's jumping back into the scene. But he's now sober. And so he rewrote the lyrics to that song to like kind of talk about his journey of like becoming sober, which I thought was really cool. I enjoyed the video. I don't know if you guys saw it or not.
I didn't know anything about it. To be honest.
Yeah, that's news to
Well,
me.
I know someone knows. Someone out there also saw it because it was viral.
I must not be on that side of TikTok. But yeah, he wrote Sugar. And basically, like Mike Posner, he wrote this like whole album of songs that his record label just like didn't want him to release.
It's because he like was popular with Bow Chicka Bow Wow, and then his sales just like started going down, and they're like, the writing's on the wall with this guy.
Yeah, they were like, this isn't gonna sell. So basically, he just like, I guess, sold all of his others, like the songs from that album to like other artists. And that's how like he could be profitable. So another example is Boyfriend by Justin Bieber. Like that is one of his songs, which I didn't know. And then
That's like a top Justin
it
Bieber
is
song.
a top
Yeah.
Justin Bieber song.
Yeah.
Mike, I didn't know you had it like that. Good songwriting.
And then obviously Sugar. So like two huge hits from that album. Maybe if they let him release it.
Yeah, and
Could have been him.
I think the issue was like he had a lot of collaborators, and I think they
Yeah.
had to pay out the collaborators, and they were like, with your name, we're not going to make enough money
Yeah.
to pay off the collaborators.
but-
and like,
Okay.
I wonder how often that happens. It's like very
Yeah.
sad in the music industry when that
Yeah,
happens.
it is. Like you put
I do
so much
like
work
love
into
a
it.
story when like
Free
a writer-
Kesha.
Okay. I was gonna say I love when like someone who's been writing songs for a while like randomly releases like their own single and I'm like, oh, they wanted to be a singer. And like I don't know, I just like when
Well,
that
I feel like actually a lot of people who write music are people who wanted to be singers and they either like weren't good enough or maybe just don't
Or
like to
didn't
be
wanna
in the
be
spotlight.
famous, yeah.
So they like write for people.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. That's my take.
Yeah. And then I feel like it's bad because they end up not getting as famous as they
Right.
should. Like, I think that's
Right.
like what's happening to Halsey right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I think Halsey wrote a lot of songs and they went really well for a lot of other artists. And then she got popular in her own right, singing.
Yeah.
But like, she kind of like went on the record saying her record label was basically like, if you're not making Taylor Swift numbers, we're not doing it with you.
Oh
And
my
it's like-
gosh. Well,
That's
that's like a little bit
unrealistic.
unrealistic.
Like it's like, let's compare like the best pop artist to ever
Right.
do it.
Right.
And be like, if you can't do that, you might as well just say like, we hate
No.
you.
We don't,
Yeah.
we're not doing it. Yeah.
Right.
Because that's just, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. So did you guys see that Adam Levine is back on The Voice again?
If I'm being completely honest, I didn't know he left.
You know what?
What?
I thought he's been on the. Oh wait, no, I did know he left.
Here,
Okay.
I think I did know. Wait, because didn't he come back right as Blake Shelton is leaving? And people were like, I can't believe like they're leaving because they always like had such good vibes on the
chemistry or
show.
whatever.
No, I think Blake. So I think like Adam Levine left. I
Right.
haven't like really watched
did-
The Voice for
yeah.
a long time, but like
Yeah.
I feel like Adam Levine left and Blake stayed on for a
A
pretty
long
long
time,
time.
yeah.
And now I think they're like both back.
Oh,
I
is
thought
Nick
Reba
Jonas
is-
still on there?
Well, I think
I
they,
thought
I think
Reba's
they
the
rotate.
country artist.
I think
Okay.
they rotate because like it's sometimes it's Snoop Dogg, sometimes it's Niall, sometimes it's Pharrell.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on with The Voice?
It just like
Just-
well, people have sometimes it's Ariana like and then she's
Well,
like in
that
Wicked.
she hasn't been on for, I think she did that for like 1 year and then was like, okay,
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm too good for this.
Yeah, it is interesting. I wonder like what makes them decide like yeah, this is the right time to do this.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's probably like a more consistent schedule for them.
Right.
So maybe
Yeah.
like if they want consistency in their
And
life at
it's
the time.
publicity to some extent,
Yeah.
you know.
So if you could choose anybody to be like your coach on The Voice, who would you choose?
Out of all of them,
Yeah, like out of anybody you can think of that's ever been on it. I have my answer locked and loaded.
I have no clue.
I'm like torn between Snoop Dogg, just because, and then
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson, which I know are polar opposites in
Yeah.
their own right.
I
but
low
think
key
they're
would
hilarious.
maybe do Christina Aguilera.
I was kind of thinking her
Oh,
too.
she like hated that one girl though on the show.
I
did
don't
you-
remember, but also like I low key like Reba, so like I could be like,
Well, Reba would
let me
be-
go with Reba.
Reba is probably so real in there. I feel like she just tells you how it is,
Right,
And then it's
like,
like,
I
but it's
just
okay
think-
because we're gonna fix it.
I feel like she'd be so supportive, you
Yeah.
know, like I just maybe final answer is Reba because yeah, I just love her.
Well, I don't really know. I'm kind of torn. Singing is not my world.
Then you should do Snoop.
Yeah, honestly, I am gonna choose Snoop just to hang out with him because I don't care.
I feel like mostly only watched that show like in the very beginning when it literally, I think it was Adam Levine, Christina Aguilera, CeeLo Green, and Blake Shelton, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, that's the original four, right?
Yeah.
My
That's-
family was so into that show. For
That's
a
when
while.
I watched it. I think
Yeah.
once the first person left, I was like,
Ah, man,
I'm out.
Guys,
we're done.
can I be vulnerable for a second?
Absolutely.
Sometimes I go on YouTube and watch like auditions of like America's Got Talent and The Voice, and it just like I'm a sucker for those stories. like
stories.
The
Right.
golden buzzer ones,
yeah, the
like
golden
on
buzzer
America's
ones,
Got.
I'm like brings a tear every time.
It
And
is
they are
true.
like actually so good at finding
I
the
know.
storylines.
The
Like,
producers of those shows,
Yeah.
so good.
should be paid to make government ads.
Yeah. Honestly, people who do reality TV like that should. They're so good at their jobs.
They are very good at their
Like they
jobs.
get you hooked on like the most minuscule storyline you've ever heard.
I know,
It's
it's
like not
actually
even a sob
so
story.
impressive.
And you're like, wow.
You're like, wow,
This
they
person really overcame that.
everything.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they had a steady life their entire childhood. It's like
It's like their car just
like,
broke
well,
down on the
I
way.
tried to
They
do-
almost missed the
Yeah.
audition.
it's like I've got rejected from one bar for singing, and that was a devastating day, and I had to
Yeah.
overcome it.
Yeah.
And here I am at America's Got Talent.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Who knew that this Maroon 5 podcast would end with such a vulnerable time talking about
A confession.
Confessions. Oh, that's so good.
All right. Thanks for taking a trip down memory lane with us as we talked about Maroon 5 and our favorite bag lunch snacks.
Yeah, let us know which bag lunch was the best or what your favorite Maroon 5 memory is. Make sure you follow us on all socials. They're all at zillennial.meets.world. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
And hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Peace.
Bye.